The Golden State Warriors are your 2022 NBA champion. Steph Curry is finally an NBA Finals MVP. What a spectacular season. What an, we'll call it interesting series. And what a way to finish off the dynasty yet again. Klay Thompson coming back after 2 years, almost 1,000 days of being hurt. Andrew Wiggins being swapped for D'Angelo Russell. Draymond Green forgetting how to play basketball for a time. Jordan Poole coming out of nowhere, the 29th? 28th overall pick, Jonathan Kuminga, Kevon Looney, and of course being led by the one and the only and the immortal Stephanie Wardell Curry. So let's go ahead and see. Sure, you can win 1 in a row, as the Warriors have done. Hell, you can win 2 in a row, but can you win 3, 4, 5? Can you be like Bill Russell and win it all? But let's just go over this roster real quick. Of course, Steph Curry, no stranger to anybody at this point. He's probably as big as LeBron James is media-wise, popularity-wise, the baby-faced assassin, the greatest player on the planet. Is he a top 10 player? I don't think so. I think there's not a lot of debate. There's a lot of people who want to put him there, but just because of his short stature, inability to play defense, and we haven't really seen a lot of clutch shots from him, just pointing it out. But I think if you say a top 20 player, there's no doubt, undisputed, Steph Curry is definitely there, finally getting the monkey off his back, finally getting an NBA Finals MVP, and leading a team for the first time in his whole career, except for maybe the first time against LeBron James, to an NBA championship, undisputedly being the best player. Jordan Poole came in and was an incredible Steph Curry Jr. He's like the replication of Steph Curry, does the exact same stuff. Now, of course, he's not the greatest shooter ever, but he's a 90+% free throw shooter. He's a stud step back 3-point shooter. His percentages aren't great, but he certainly looks the part. Klay Thompson finally coming back, and man, is it good to have Klay back in NBA basketball. Now, he's not going to be the same player that he used to be. I don't think he'll ever be the same player that he used to be. I know some people were watching old Klay Thompson clips and they were seeing how fast he was pre-injury, and that's just what's going to happen when you have not 1, but 2 back-to-back catastrophic lower leg injuries in the NBA. But man, is it good for Klay Thompson to be back on the Golden State Warriors and for him to be back to playing winning basketball. Gary Payton Jr. came out of nowhere. He was just one of those guys that gets bounced around. Nobody gives a shit. He gets cut from teams. And then he finally found a home in Golden State Part 2, where he became a defensive specialist. He shut people down. He could shut down a Chris Paul. He could shut down a John Morant. He shuts down the other team's best guards, and at times he was guarding Jason Tatum. The dude is a defensive specialist, and I'm so happy to see him finally earn his way into the league. Moses Moody there, last year's 14th overall pick, a nice 3-and-D guy. We have yet to see what's going to go on with him, but man, what a great start for his career. Damian Lee, somehow still on the team. Steph Curry's cousin just makes it. I don't know how. Quindary Witherspoon, not much to say there. And Andrew Wiggins coming over in that D'Angelo Russell swap. And I think the Warriors got a first-round pick out of it as well, which is just a testament to the Warriors front office. They're one of the few NBA teams, and I said this before, one of the few NBA teams that have a farm system. They have a pipeline going right now. They have young players who are ascending, who are 5-10 years away from hitting their prime, while they're in win now mode, contending for a championship. And what a great job this front office has done. Look no further than getting D'Angelo Russell for Kevin Durant inexplicably. And then look no further than flipping D'Angelo Russell for Andrew Wiggins and the number 7 overall pick. I mean, what a great trade for the Warriors, and what a great fit Andrew Wiggins was. He was their X factor a lot of games. He would guard the other team's best wing player. He would make timely buckets. He would get like 16 rebounds. I mean, Andrew Wiggins was grit and grind for this team who definitely needs it. Andre Iguodala probably going to retire after this season, but it's good to see the old man go out with another ring with the team, with the Hampton Five that he started. Remember, he won the first NBA Finals MVP guarding LeBron James. It all starts with Iggy. Juan Toscano-Anderson, a great role player. Hopefully he's going to get some more time. I know he's a little bit older at 29. He was drafted 3 years ago, I want to say. And man, he just fits the part so well for this Warriors squad. Power forward Draymond Green, what a fucking series he had. Game 3, he looked like, and I tweeted this out, he looked like the Monster stole all his powers in Space Jam. He just forgot how to play basketball. He went 0 for 12 until the final game 6 from 3. Literally shot 0% from the 3-point line. couldn't pass, couldn't defend, just couldn't stop podcasting. I don't know what was wrong with him, but then he finally came out in game 6 and he played like Draymond Green of old, making those little plays, making those timely plays, making those high effort plays that he's always been known to do. Jonathan Kuminga, the number 7 overall pick, I think was the number 2 player coming into the high school draft rankings, and then he fell down a little bit because his shooting is so bad, but he's a freak athlete. And when I say there's a pipeline going in Golden State, it starts with Jonathan Kuminga. He is going to be good for many years if he works on his game, if he develops that jump shot. Otto Porter, just another Golden State Warrior, comes right in, fits perfectly, shoots the ball well from 3, plays defense even though he's been injured nonstop and can't really move around that well. He figures it out. He would play small ball 5 at times on this roster. I mean, what is a better testament to what the Golden State Warriors do than bringing in Otto Porter Jr.? The center, Kevon Looney, probably the most underappreciated player of this whole team. He's an incredibly smart player who knows where to be on the court at all times, who knows when, where, and how to pass it to Steph Curry on the screens. He plays bigger than he is at 6'9", guard the other team's bigs like a Nikola Jokic, and he won't say a single thing. He is a grit and grind guy, and he needs to get one hell of a contract as well because he is a very good player in his own right. Nemanja Bjelica, another player that just fits right into this system. He's an interesting big European player. He can shoot the 3 to some extent. He has an above average basketball IQ and vision. He's a decent passer. Terrible defender, but he certainly tries hard, and that's one of the things that you ask for out of your guys. And James Wiseman, the other X factor, former number 2 overall pick, taken ahead of LaMelo Ball. He's just been hurt nonstop. He has all the tools to be the perfect center in today's NBA. He can shoot. He's athletic. He's slender. He can move his feet. He can do everything. He just needs to get onto the court. And when I say there's a pipeline in Golden State, there is a goddamn pipeline. But that is your champion Golden State Warriors. Now, like I said, you can win 1 in a row. We are going to go for 2. And we, of course, are headed by head coach Steve Kerr, one of the best coaches in the NBA. I heard he has 9 rings now. Holy crap. Let's go on to the draft class. The fastest man is Ty Ty Washington and JD Note. Most agile is Ty Ty and Alondes Williams, Kennedy Chandler, and Benedict Mathurin. Highest vertical is Alondes Williams, Shadon Sharp, and JD Davidson. Highest bench press, Adrian Griffin and Ishmael Kamagate. Best shot, 3-pointer, Ron Harper Jr., Malachi Branham, and Jamari Booyah. Now, the Warriors have the 20-something overall pick, and I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to trade up into the top 10. See if we can't do something with this. So if we go to we got pick 7, we go to the Trailblazers and we're like, hey, we're going to give you some win now players. What do you think? And I'll give you I feel bad giving up a Kevon Looney. I don't think we should do that. But there's no other players that I could really give up. I'll give you Juan Toscano Anderson and a couple first round picks. And I get into this class. Please and thank you. And there we go. We are at pick 7. I need to turn trade override off. I had to do all the trades so that we could get the draft order correct. And I know that I should be sitting and waiting at pick, 28, but I just don't want to. I want to get some of the young guys coming out of this class, and we're in win now mode. Number 1 overall to the Magic goes Chet Holmgren. Number 2 to the Thunder goes Jabari Smith Jr. Number 3 to the Rockets, Paolo Banchero. And number 4 to the Kings, Shadon Sharp. Interesting pickup. Okay. Number 5 to the Pistons goes Jalen Duren. And number 6, can I trade up to number 6 to secure Jaden Ivey? I'm a little curious if I can do that with the Pacers. What would it take for me to move up 1 spot? You want my 2 seconds? Let's do it. We're going to take Jaden Ivey, my second highest rated player in this draft class, and we are going to be taking him. What a pickup for us. What a draft class. And who do the Pacers take? Adrian Griffin. Damn. Well, that works for me. Who are we going to pick up in the second round? A couple of good players here. Trevor Keels, Gabe Brown. Now we'll just go with our guy, Kofi Cockburn, and let's get the hell out of this draft. We stole Jaden Ivey with the number 6 pick, and we will be bringing in Kofi Cockburn because he is a 69 overall. Very nice. So the roster is going to be kept together for the most part. Now, the reason why I had to make a little bit of an extreme trade is that 2K actually hates the Golden State Warriors. We finished, if you look at the standings for last season, 44-38. I think we lost in the second round. I don't know what it is about 2K, but they just do not like the Golden State Warriors. So I'm good with Jordan Poole, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jaden Ivey, and Moses Moody. Tell you what, let's bump up Moses Moody to the 3. It's positionless NBA. It doesn't really matter. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're we're set already. We're just gonna run it back with the team as presently constructed. And we'll bring back Gary Payton. You know, why not? He's probably gonna go find another team. But we love what he brought over to this team, his defensive tenacity. And how can you not like Gary Payton? I mean, he's just a bad man. And we have our mid-level exception. Anybody fun that we can bring in? Jamius Ramsey, Josh Minnow. Yeah, sure. Come on, Josh. We'll give you our mid-level exception. You're not going to see any playing time. It is okay. And there we go. Free agency. Kyrie going to the Wizards. Weird. James Harden to the 76ers. Zach LaVine to the Spurs. Weird. DeAndre Ayton back to the Suns. Yusuf Nurkic to the Blazers. Bobby Portis to the Bucks. Anthony Simons to the Trail Blazers. Now is the moment of truth. How old are our players? Klay Thompson down to an 83. Draymond Green down to an 80. I'm going to go ahead and artificially boost those two. Not that they aren't at the age of progression. I totally understand that they've lost a step. But I think losing 3 experience just after winning an NBA championship is a little bit, we'll call it stupid. I know it's a little cheatsy as well, just to only be benefiting us. But I mean, come on now. They literally just won a championship and you're like, oh yeah, by the way, you dropped 3 overalls. Come on, game. We'll bump Draymond up to 83. We will bump Klay up to 84. Works for me. And we should be doing untapped potential as well. Why not? We need the Coon Bucket, James Wiseman, and Jaden Ivey. All 3 of these guys are going to be our untapped potential. All 3 are going to be our future. But as for this season, we're going to rock with Steph Curry at the 1, Klay at the 2, Andrew Wiggins at the 3, Draymond Green at the 4, James Wiseman at the 5, coming off the bench, Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga, Jaden Ivey, and Moses Moody. Sorry, Gary Payton. And lastly, backup center, of course, Kevon Looney, the monster. Yeah, I'm good with this team. Happy with where we are. Looking at the preseason power rankings, we are 6th for NBA.com. And I don't know why I clicked off that screen. I actually want it still. 6th for Eric Boner as well. Time to prove him wrong. And here at the All-Star Break is Team Luka and Team Kevin Durant. On Team Luka is our boys Steph Curry, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, and Joel Embiid. For the other side is Giannis, James Harden, Anthony Davis, and Trae Young. For the reserves is Damian Lillard, Jimmy Buckets, Karl Towns, LaMelo Ball made his first, and Domantas Sabonis. On the other side, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, John Morant, and Pascal Siakam. We are first in the NBA. Surprisingly, 38-13, 3 games up on the Celtics, ironically enough. I am good with that. The team is clicking. It's running on all cylinders. Steph Curry, 26, 4-7. Jordan Poole right behind him at 16. Clay's fallen off a little bit, and this is why we did the artificial bumping, shooting 47% from 3. Jonathan Kuminga playing well. James Wiseman, 15 and 8.5. Andrew Wiggins is solid for us. I mean, Jaden Ivey, rookie season 11, 3 and 3. Moses Moody, solid. Draymond Green, we're just a good team. There's no other way around it. So happy with what's going on right now. Now, if I was to make a move, which we're probably not going to do, it would be Andrew Wiggins, Gary Payton, and like Moses Moody. What would that hypothetically give me? Could I get like a Jalen Green on this team? Somebody that's truly going to be exceptional. Paul George, but he's hitting the age of regression. DeMar DeRozan, Chris Middleton. I mean, yeah, these just aren't the trades that I'm looking for. But theoretically, this would be the trade that we would make at some point. Just not right now. We're going to rock with this team. Nikola Jokic wins his 3rd MVP in a row. I think that is unprecedented. 25, 14, and 9. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year on the Magic. Colin Sexton, 6th Man of the Year. Okay, he got benched for Karis LeVert, I guess. Giannis, Defense Player of the Year. Mo Wagner, Most Improved. What? Mo Wagner on the Mavericks, Most Improved. Okay, 12 and 6. Interesting. Steve Kerr, our boy, Coach of the Year, 60 and 22. Best team in the NBA. Randall Samuels is old. All-NBA first team, no Warriors. Second team, no Warriors. Third team, no Warriors. Defenses, no Warriors, no Warriors, no Warriors. And did we get a rookie at least? Jaden Ivey did make the All-NBA first team. So we're the best team in the NBA. We didn't get any awards besides Coach of the Year, whatever. That's fine. Steph Curry had a very solid season, 25 points. Rebounds, just a really balanced effort. James Wiseman, 15 and 9. Great bounce back season for him. And the shooting. Steph, 47. Jordan Poole, 42. The Coon Bucket, 34. Klay Thompson, 46. Andrew Wiggins, 40. Jaden Ivey, 38 in his rookie season. Moses Moody, 29. Draymond Green is here. James Wiseman, 40%. I mean, that'll work, man. Big leader went to Luka Doncic being the scoring champion. No Warriors. Rebounds is Rudy Gobert. No Warriors. Assist is Trae Young. No Warriors. Steals is Jimmy Butler. Blocks is Rudy Gobert. And field goal percentages is Mitchell Robinson. Made his way to the Raptors. Nice pickup there. 3-point champion is Steph Curry. Clay at 3. Free throw champion is Kendrick Nunn. Clay at 4. Steph at 7. I don't know who this Kendrick Nunn is. I guess he plays basketball. Never heard of him. Team stats. We were best in the NBA offensively. Defensively, not quite the best. 24th, I guess 7th. Giving us a 10.9 point differential, number 1 in the NBA. Second in field goal percentages. First in 3-point percentages. And not great free throw wise. Okay, 16. Didn't expect that. But here we go. Taking on who? The Timberwolves, ironically enough. D'Lo, Jalen Noel, Anthony Edwards playing solid. Cat, they have Kevin Porter Jr. on the team. Interesting pickup. So you have 2 non-point guards going on there. I guess that works. Anyway, we're up 2-1, up 3-1, and here we are taking on, I guess, our rivals at this point. The Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson, Steven Adams, Brandon Clark. The whole team came back. They brought in Melo. Ew, Melo would never go to Memphis. But okay, let's do it. Ja versus Steph. Draymond versus Jaren Jackson Jr. And we're down 2-1. 2-2. This is a huge game 5 here because we've been losing consistently in our game 1s and in our game 3s. Well, here we go in the third quarter with a little bit of lead going into the fourth. About a 5-point game, close, 3 points, really low scoring contest here. Grizzlies are making a push. We're up 3. I guess we're going to hop in. Let's do it. Let's see how our boys are. Don't really know what to do here because my substitutions just didn't take. But let's just give it to the... I went for the alley-oop and Jordan Poole just decided not to throw it, so that's cool. I guess I'm good with that. I also tried to sub out Draymond, but that didn't work. So that's cool. Yeah. We'll just keep running the screen and roll with Steph. Alley-oop. Too early. Ja Morant deflects it. Steph Curry's open. He's not open. Yeah. I'm never going to make a contested 3 in my life. I've come to terms with that now. I accept that. I know my limitations. I know what 2K does. Dylan Brooks greening in my face is embarrassing. True. Give the ball to James Wiseman. Back down, Ja Morant. You have like a foot height advantage there. It's not even close. This should be an open jump hook. Okay, I'm not guarding Ja. I'm just not happening. Thank you, for offering. It's not gonna happen ever. I'll help off Brandon Clark because Brandon Clark stings and get that shit out of here. Damn, imagine if prime James Wiseman was actually healthy. I mean, the Warriors are already so good they won the championship, but now imagine they get even better with James Wiseman. That's just not even fair. It's not even fair. I'm still not guarding Ja Morant. I'm just never gonna do it. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm there. Not really. Come on, Draymond, get that ball. Kick it to Steph. 3-point lead. Got Dylan Brooks on us. Don't do an over and back. And I think we should get Draymond going in the screen and roll because Draymond can't shoot the same way. That was a terrible screen. If you could not. Okay. Well, just kick it to fucking Andrew Wiggins, I guess. Hope he makes a 3, which he doesn't, because why would you ever make a contested 3 in the NBA ever in your life? Yeah. Hopefully, I can't generate offense with this team. I think I've said it before, but playing with Steph Curry isn't as easy as like a Jordan because Steph isn't fast. Steph isn't elite other than like shooting, and shooting is tough to get easy open shots in 2K. Anyway, I say that we bully our way into the paint, have a 5-point lead, 24 seconds left, need a stop. Actually, not really. We're the greatest free throw shooters ever. We don't really need anything. We're good. Desmond Bane, are you gonna shoot that? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing? I'm there. Get that shit out of here again. Blocked again. Oh, I wanted to block it again. Oh no, Draymond has the ball. It's fine. We won this game. There you go. We won epic fashion. 110-103. Up 3-2. Can we close out in 6 just like the Warriors did against the Celtics? And we can. Now to take on Zion. And I nerfed Zion. He's already up to an 87. Bastard. CJ McCollum, Ben Mathurin, Brandon Ingram, Zion, Jonas, Herb Jones, Jackson Hayes. They're a good team. We should be better though, right? We should be better. 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. And 4-1 now to take on the Toronto Raptors. You can get revenge. Oh my gosh. Getting revenge for losing because everybody got hurt. This would be so bittersweet to win 2 in a row against the Raptors. We lose game 1, win game 2, lose game 3, win game 4, and here we are yet again, another 2-2 game 5. We need this to go into game 6 with a commanding 3-2 lead, winning in the first. They're coming back though, back and forth game here in the third, going into the fourth, about a 9-point lead and 10 points. It's holding steady, about 15 points, and I think we can call this a W. George W. Up 3-2 and 3-3. Game 7 in Golden State. Is Steph Curry clutch? Is Pascal Siakam tall? Who knows? Find out in game 7. We're blowing them out. Absolutely blowing them out. They're making a little bit of a push though here. 14-point game, 8 minutes left. Close, close, close. Is it close enough? And we are pulling away. 20-point game. And there we go. Steph Curry wins back-to-back NBA Finals MVPs, 27 points, 6 assists on 57 from the field, 48 from 3, and he gets revenge against the team that whooped him when every single player on their team got hurt. Redemption. LeBron James says, I cannot do this. I have to retire. So does Melo. Iggy retired. Oh, okay. I thought he retired already. It's fine. Joe Johnson. Yeah, half these players are retired. Eric Gordon? Okay. But there you go. Staff retirements. Greg Popovich says, I can't do this anymore. Jannard Perger. Greg Vogel. Somehow back on the Lakers, I guess. Dwight, Melo, and LeBron going into the Hall of Fame, getting their jerseys retired as well. And are any of these fun? Not really. So I'm going to ignore every one of you. So we traded away any potential first-round picks that we would have so we could be in this draft. How does it go? Magic, Jazz, and Thunder. Magic had pick 1 and pick 5. That's some OKC shit right there. But okay, draft, we don't need to do anything here. On to next year's draft combine. The fastest man of the class is Isaiah Wong and Hunter Salas. This feels Wong. Most agile is Isaiah Wong and Chris Livingston and Hunter Salas. Highest vertical, Amari Bailey, Jaden Bradley, Joras Walker, and Derek Whitehead. Highest bench press is Khalil Ware, Chris Livingston, Johan Traore, and Adam Sonogo. Best shot three-pointer, Baylor Sackerman, Jalen Worley, Eamon Thompson, and Marcus Sasser. Don't you Sasser me, bro. So I want to make one trade. I mentioned I wanted to move off of Andrew Wiggins and have a little bit of fun and get some kind of package like Wig, Gary Payton, and I don't know, maybe Damian Lee. See if we can't get somebody interesting back on this team. I mean, we're good enough. I want to shake it up. I want to get a little spicy here. Okay. Just for a little irony, we brought in Jaylen Brown for Andrew Wiggins, sent over Gary Payton, Damian Lee, Josh Minell, and our future first-round pick, just because I want to switch it up a little. And how ironic is it now that we have Jaylen Brown on the team? So Jaylen is 6'6". He's going to move up to the 3 position. Can't dribble to save his life, so he's not really a 2-guard anyway. It's going to be a Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, Jaden Ivey, Jaylen Brown, Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga now overtaking Draymond Green, James Wiseman, Kevon Looney, and of course Kofi Cockburn still on the team. Number 1 overall to the Magic goes Victor Wembanyama. Number 2 to the Jazz. Interesting. Like Scoot Henderson. All right. Pair him up alongside with Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell would be fun. OKC Thunder at 3 take Ausar Thompson. Number 4 to the Pelicans goes Nick Smith, and number 5 to the Magic, Amari Bailey. Yeah, I want to trade for Derek Whitehead. We're just not going to be able to do it. And there he goes. Next player. Supposed to be, I guess, the number 3 ranked player in this class. So if he falls to 6, kind of a steal. But here we go. Bring everybody back. Everybody. No contracts are up. I think we are pretty much good here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, Kofi Cockburn at 11. And who should we bring in with our mid-level exception that's not going to get any minutes? We don't even have our mid-level exception. That's how fucking dominant we are. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that, but John Morant goes back to the Grizz. Darius Garland back to the Cavs. Bradley Beal to the Lakers. Talk about spacing. Bradley Beal. Okay. To the Lakers. They have 3 players. They have 2 players. Anthony Davis, Bradley Beal. Okay. Zion back to the Pelicans. RJ Barrett back to the Knicks. Vooch back to the Bulls and Fred VanVleet back to the Raptors, hoping to get revenge on us. Let's just go right into the next season. Nothing for us to do. Player regression. So Steph is holding steady at a 96. Jaylen Brown is good at an 87, our second best player. Jordan Poole, very solid, 85. Jonathan Kuminga, 84. James Wiseman, 84. Jaden Ivey, only up to an 82. Clay and Dre both revert back down to their low 80s. Yeah, not great. We need our young guys to step up this season while the old guys continue to regress. Hopefully their potential hasn't been nerfed into the ground. I don't know what it is with this game. But like, if you have a high potential, it'll just go away immediately. So we go Jaden Ivey, right? James Wiseman, Jonathan Kuminga. And should we do Jaylen Brown? Hypothetically, we should, but I'm not gonna. This is the new look 9-man rotation. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jaylen Brown, the new addition, coming over to the team that beat him. He pulled a Kevin Durant. Jonathan Kuminga now taking over for Draymond Green and James Wiseman. Coming off the bench, Jordan Poole, Jaden Ivey, Draymond Green, and Moses Moody. And Kevon Looney, why not? Here we go. Preseason power rankings. Defending back-to-back NBA champions are second to the Grizzlies. Sure. And Eric Boner has a second as well. Here at the All-Star break is Team Nikola and Team Trey. On Team Jokic is Giannis, Joel Embiid, John Morant, and LaMelo Ball. For the other side, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Karl Towns, and Zion Williamson. For the reserves is Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Buckets, Darius Garland, and Anthony Edwards, both making their first words. On the other side, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making his first, and Bam Adebayo. We're the best team in the NBA. No changes need to be made from us. We are so much better than everybody else. And Nikola Jokic wins MVP. This is 4 in a row. This guy is a glitch. Rookie of the year is Scoot Henderson for the Jazz. Chet Holmgren, 6th man of the year? Okay. Defensive player of the year is Giannis Usman-Jang, most improved for the Spurs. Steve Kerr, head coach of the 70-12 Warriors. And Randall Samuels still looks ugly. All-NBA first team, of course, we go 70-12, and we get nobody on the All-NBA teams. That's just the way 2K works. Defense, no, we don't have any rookies. But who is starting ahead of Chet Holmgren for the Magic? Who in their right mind would draft him #1 overall and then start Victor and Chet? Yo. That's funny. Combined, they're like 15 feet tall, and combined, they weigh about 150 pounds. All right. Scoring champion went to Trae Young, 35 a game, no Warriors. Rebounds is Nikola Jokic, no Warriors. Assist is Trae Young, no Warriors. Steals is Ben Simmons. Blocks is Rudy Gobert. Field goal percentages is Zion Williamson. Somehow back up to a 92. Do I need to nerf you again? How many times do I have to tell you? I dropped him down to like an 87, and he just keeps coming. He's like, he's death. He just keeps coming back. Anyway, like a zombie. I guess that'd be a more apt comparison. 3-point champion goes to CJ McCollum. Really? Okay. Steph at 4, Clay at 5. Free throw champion goes to Cam Reddish, Clay at 4, Steph at 9. Team stats wise, we were probably pretty dominant. Second best scoring, only to the Hawks. Best defensively, giving us a 14.9 point differential, #1 in the NBA. Field goal percentages, we're second. 3-point percentages, first, and free throw percentages, not bad, not great, 12th. Here we go, taking on the Suns. Their window has opened and closed at this point, even though they still have DeAndre Ayton, even though they still technically have their big three. Phil Bridges, Cam Johnson, Naz Reid would be a nice pickup, but it seems like the window has closed. The sun has set on Phoenix as we go up 3-0, and there you go, 4-0. Now to take on the Timberwolves again. Spencer Dinwiddie and Miles Turner instead of D'Lo. That's an idea. And John Wall and Ivica Zubac. Not sure how I feel about that, but that's certainly an option. And we're up 2-1, 2-2. Wow, we just lost 3 in a row. Are we gonna lose to the Wolves? They don't even have D'Lo anymore. Is it because we don't have Andrew Wiggins? Was he like our lucky charm? Is Andrew Wiggins the reason why the Golden State Warriors are the best team in the NBA? That would be I don't even know how to describe that. It's not irony, just kind of disappointment. Here we are in the fourth quarter though, about a 10-point game. Looks like we're gonna close it out 133-121, and we will simcast game 7 in Golden State. Need this to advance, win or go home. Huge lead going into the fourth quarter. My God. Yeah, once again, game 7s belong to the home Warriors. Holy crap, almost a 50-point game. And here we are once again taking on our rivals, the Grizzlies. Ja, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rest of the team is still mostly the same. Let's see if we can advance, go for 3. Win game 1, lose game 2. Win game 3, win game 4, and once again, back to the Golden State Invitational. Taking on the Hawks, second best team in the NBA. Trae Young versus his prodigy, Steph Curry, or I guess vice versa, whatever. Clint Capella, John Collins. Lose game 1, win game 2. Win game 3. How are we doing here? Trae Young goes for 39. Keegan Murray's on the team? How? Bogdanovich, Collins, Capella. How did Jordan Poole stepped up 29 points. Klay Thompson, 23. So happy to see these rookies are playing well. Jonathan Kuminga up to an 86. James Wiseman up to an 86, 10 and 12. I mean, the team is so stupidly good. 2-2. And here we are, game 5 in Golden State. We've played this once. We play it twice. Have a lead going into the third quarter, but it's not a big lead. Back and forth game here in the fourth. And this certainly looks like one of the games that we're going to hop in if we get in about 3 minutes left. And 6-point game. Let's just clutch it out, close it out, make sure that we don't choke. I am known to play horrible basketball and lose the game single-handedly, so let's not. Okay, just throw it down. What is happening? Yeah, I said sub in the starters, and then they subbed out Steph Curry for Jordan Poole. And then at this point, Jonathan Kuminga is starting over Draymond Green, and they just put Draymond Green in just cuz. Wow, what is happening? I'm there, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't leave that little man Trae Young open. So not only did I use my timeout, but my subs that I wanted didn't come in. So here we are. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to ISO up on Trae Young. He's like 5'0". He can't guard Jordan Poole to save his life, and we're just going to shoot over him and miss, you know, just like I drew it up. God damn it. It's fine. They have Mitchell Robinson. I don't have to play defense. It's all good in the hood, as it should. Bogey's open for 3. Not anymore. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Jump, contest. Don't make it. Can I play as, actually, you know what? I'm dumb. Whoops. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna ISO. I'm realizing Draymond Green isn't in. It's just Jordan Poole being Jordan Poole. Holy shit, get my shit swatted. Whoops. Trying to think, trying to say words. Up 5. Don't know what to do with my life. Here's Trae Young being a monster, being a pest. Mice Trae back at it, 3-point game. Okay, so this is the only offense that has worked for me so far, is getting the switch. And, my God, yeah, 2K, that's where I wanted the fucking ball to go. Okay, clear out, everybody clear out. Oh my God, clear out. And let James Wiseman go to work here. Trae Young, too little. And literally that's the only offense that works for me. I don't know what it is. I can't seem to do anything other than give the ball to James Wiseman and get a little jump hook on the point guard. I don't know why. Normally I can get some cheatsy buckets. I'm not like a complete embarrassment, and yet here I am being a complete embarrassment. What is Trae Young doing? What are you doing? Give that guy a manual. Okay, here we go. Pass the ball in, make one free throw, call it a day. That's a win, baby. That's a dub for the Dubs. Win game 5, 131, 124. Steph Curry played well. Trae 40 and 12, but did not have the help. And let's go to game 6, NBA Finals. Once again, gonna simcast, gonna hop in, gonna enjoy championship celebrations because the Warriors are the best team ever. I'm saying that, and we're losing, and then we're winning, and then we're losing, and then we're winning. Who knows what's gonna happen? Back and forth game here in game 6. Warriors up with a little bit. Probably not gonna hop in unless there's like a minute left and you need me to. I want you guys to handle your business. And it looks like they have pulled away 116-105. Golden State Warriors are once again back to back NBA champions, completing the three-peat. First time since the Los Angeles Lakers. And you gotta miss. And of course, Steph Curry isn't in, right? Oh no, Steph Curry's playing power forward. 2K is fucking hilarious, man. Alley-oop! Oh, too easy for Wiseman. Well, if we're playing, then I'm gonna give it to Clay for 3. Splash, brother, coming back, making it rain. Boat Captain Clay back at it. Yeah, you know, the game's over, but if you guys want to try, you know, that's why there's no respect for the CPU. And here we go, yet again. Golden State Warriors are the NBA champions. How would you like to have another decade of Warrior dominance? I wouldn't. But Jaylen Brown finally feeling all the emotions of happiness now that he has won a chip. He had to go to the evil empire to do it, but there you go. Everybody's shaking hands. Look at the crowd going neutral. Steph Curry high-fiving random strangers because, I don't know, this is championship celebrations. Here it is, the watch party. People who pay to go to the arena. It's this really weird dynamic that they do. It's another excuse to get money back in the NBA pockets. I don't know why they actually, I don't know who would actually attend that, but people do. And here is the championship trophy celebration. Adam Silver looking like Chet Holmgren skinny. And Jaylen Brown's hand is going to go through it. He's so excited he breaks the laws of physics to celebrate. Here it goes. Steve Kerr is up. And there it is, the trophy. Oh, pain, fingers. And I'm guessing it's Steph Curry because it's always Steph Curry. And that is your back-to-back-to-back NBA Finals MVP, Stephanie Curry, back at it. And there we go. Champions. Now, just out of curiosity, you know, normally we'd end the video here, did the 3-peat. Well, it was really a 2-peat because they did the winning championship in real life. Let's see how far this goes. I'm going to do some minor adjustments to each team and just see if they're good enough to continue to win or not. Going to be fun. You know, let's see how long until the team collapses into nothingness. The Thunder, Pelicans are top 4. God. And like I said, no changes to the rotation, but Steph Curry down to a 95. Jaden Ivey has not progressed well. Jaylen Brown, Jonathan Kuminga up to an 87. James Wiseman, Jordan Poole still an 86 off the bench. Moses Moody, Klay Thompson, Kevon Looney, Draymond Green down to a 78. Regression is hitting hard, and the young guys need to step up if you want to win. Once again, the best team in the NBA, 65-17. Not quite as good as normal, but let's just sim through the first round. Against the Suns, the rematch, and 4-0 swept now to take on the OKC Thunder, and 4-1 now to take on the rivals, the Grizzlies, 4-1, and now taking on the 76ers and winning in Game 7 yet again. Steph Curry wins another Finals MVP. On to the next year. Going for 5 in a row, it's Steph Curry at the 1, Jaden Ivey at the 2, Jaylen Brown at the 3, Jonathan Kuminga at the 4, and James Wiseman at the 5 coming off the bench. Jordan Poole, Moses Moody, Kevon Looney, Klay Thompson regressed down to a 78, and Draymond Green regressed down to a 74. Once again, the #1 team in the power rankings, but we're actually second according to the record, 59-23 to the Houston Rockets. Let's see how this pans out. Going up against the Mavericks, and of course 4-0 going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder, 4-0 and going up against the Kings. And we win 4-2. Now to take on the rematch against the Hawks, winning yet again. James Wiseman this time is your NBA Finals MVP. Let's do it again. Draymond Green, you are not retiring. Neither is Clay. But they're going to be gone soon. We're going to have to replace them eventually. And just checking in player progression, Steph Curry down to a 93. Jaylen Brown holding steady at 88. James Wiseman 88. Jonathan Kuminga 88. Jaden Ivey 88. Jordan Poole stopping at an 86. Moses Moody 84. Kevon Looney down to a 79. But Klay Thompson down to a 74. Draymond down to a 71. Kofi Cockburn is even a higher rated player than Draymond Green. And for, what is this, 6 in a row? Steph Curry, Jaden Ivey, Jaylen Brown, Jonathan Kuminga, James Wiseman, Jordan Poole, lots of J's, Moses Moody, Kevon Looney, Klay Thompson, and 1 minute to the old man Draymond. Another year, the Warriors are the best team in the NBA, 65-17 yet again. Skipping right through everything, they sweep the first round. Now to take on the Houston Rockets. They win in 7, almost. Taking on the Pelicans, they win, and now taking on the Wizards, winning yet again. Jaden Ivey is now your NBA Finals MVP. And you know what? I think it's going to be impossible for this team to stop winning. So if everybody's retiring at this point, then we will retire as well. Raul Neto retires. No, okay. I guess we'll just go till Steph Curry retires. How about that? Hall of Fame inductees, James Harden. Another year, Steph Curry down to a 91, Jaden Ivey up to a 90, Jaylen Brown, Jonathan Kuminga, James Wiseman, Jordan Poole, Moses Moody, Kevon Looney down to a 78, Clay down to a 72, Draymond Green down to a nice 69. We'll see if this is the year they fucking lose, God. And maybe we've fallen off at this point. We are no longer first, we are second to the Oklahoma City Thunder, 64-18, here to take on the Suns yet again for the millionth time, winning in sweeping, embarrassing fashion. Now to take on the Timberwolves round 2, and we do win in 6. Now to take on the #1 team in the NBA, and they dethrone the Golden State Warriors, the Oklahoma City Thunder, with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in like 2028. So 7 years from now are going to be good enough to dethrone the Warriors. Well, that is going to do it for this one. What a year. What a season for the Golden State Warriors. Congratulations to Steph Curry. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.